Bop. And boop. Okay. And perhaps, just maybe, we're gonna do one of these. There we go. Also, why in the world is Discord not turning on streamer mode anymore? It used to do it automatically every time for me. And now it is not. It is forcing me to do it myself. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off, then turn that back on. Okay, if that doesn't work, then I don't know what to do. But I will figure it out. I'll figure that out later. Alright, I copied the wrong spot. Let me do that there. Okay. Make sure everything's all published, so it goes out to all the right places. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Admiral, congrats on grabbing first, and thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We are already losing frames. Why? We're not starting off today very strong, are we? Why is my bitrate so low? Let's see. We're on my stream thing. Interesting. So why is that? Let me go over here. Hello everybody though, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. It is a lovely Monday evening. And while we're getting this set up, just give me a couple minutes. I don't want to do that. I want settings. Okay. Keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Okay, so it's saying that I'm sending too many keyframes for whatever reason. Let me double check this and see if I can fix it. Let's see. Hello, Gabriel. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Young. Welcome on in. And Unlucky Dead. Hello, hello. I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in right at the beginning of stream. I'm having some issues with stream quality. Give me like just a couple of seconds while I fix this. But hello. How's it going, everybody? I follow you on Twitch because Zooted. Oh, W, dude. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Zooted is a W guy. Very cool. A very, very cool dude. Let's see. Outputs. That's not what I need. Okay. None of that's gonna help. Let me try over here then. Okay, that's our audio bit rate. That's for backtrack. We don't use backtrack streaming. Change output settings. It's disabled here. Okay, so I need to go over here. And I can change it from here. Output settings. Okay. Is that all I get? That's not great. Okay. Yeah, that's all I get. That's not very W. Okay. I unfortunately don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. The stream is going to do what it wants, whether I like it or not. Does that make me very sad and upset? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, let me get you some shout-outs here, though. Swiftu, thanks for the raid again, man. I appreciate it. What were you up to today? Let me do shout-out, Swiftu. Okay, you're playing some Minecraft. You know what? You were on Twitch SMP. You were working on your build commission. I remember. I was lurking. But welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for submitting your taxes. Hello, my name is Satoru. What about you? My name is King. Hello, Satoru. Welcome on in. And hello, Cam. Hi. Twitch SMP, working on people's bases. Love to see it. Hi, King. Hello, Earth Hydra. Here's your hydrate. Thank you very much. Today, I have been working on some things. If the stream quality doesn't jump up soon, we'll quit the YouTube stream. I hate to say it, but that's the only issue we're having. The Twitch stream is fine if I'm not mistaken. It's getting a smooth bit rate, but YouTube is having issues. And I don't want you guys to have that issue if we don't have to. So we'll keep an eye on that, YouTube. Let me know if it's unbearable, and we'll quit. But everybody, we are going to be working on the pathways for King SMP here in my Hobbit village. I've been working on this tree, and I didn't do any of the work I said I was going to do, where I actually come down and, you know, place the leaves. It's really dark, so I have to turn off shaders for you guys to see it. But there's all these leaves on the undersides that we got to do. I still got to do those. But, you know, we're not going to do that today. What we're going to be focusing on is the outlines that I have already placed down. We're going to do these pathways. And if I have time afterwards, I may start one of my other King SMP goals. Last night, octopus tentacles in it. So, you might be asking me why, but I simply tell you because. But yeah, that's about as much as I've done lately. I'm 3D printing more stuff. Always fun. I love 3D printers. I really do. I just never get 3D print anything. So I've been trying to make it a habit to make something every month if I can. King, did you need another duck to talk to? No, I didn't. I just decided to make one. I just wanted it. Okay, I have 3 ducks now. I have them all in a row, so I have my ducks in a row. I feel like that's very symbolic, you know? Which one broke? It was, it was this one that broke. He's got the little, what is that? A beret? He was supposed to have legs, which I do have. We call him Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, we call him Lieutenant Dan because he's got no legs. So this is Lieutenant Dan, guys. His legs fell off, but if you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. That's not YouTube staff. You're not YouTube staff. YouTube staff doesn't do that. Nice try, bud. You can pretend if you want, but no, don't even try with me. I know how this game works. Vibex, hello. Welcome on in, and thank you for the bits. Huge W, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate ya. I actually get that reference. Yeah, Lieutenant Dan. Great character. Great movie, for that matter. Can I join? Yep, everybody can join this server if you do !IP in the chat. Then you'll get all the information you need in the chat from my account. Let's see. I was informed of offensive content. Your mom's offensive content. Let's see. As the Phoenix goes, I'm live, I'm dead, I'm live again. How's it going, Phoenix? It's good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. It's me on an alt, because my main got banned temporarily. YouTube staff? Is that your alt? Or is it... Or is... Who's your alt? Wait, what? Hang on. I may have not seen it. Maybe it is. I don't know. Okay. What was I saying? Right. So today I've been spending some time working on some things. I've been developing another plugin because there's been some issues with one of my other plugins, and some of you may know exactly what issue I'm talking about, but I'm not going to bring attention to it this stream, just to hopefully mitigate any possible issues happening. So I'm building a whole new plugin from scratch because why not? Why not? Decided to do that like an hour before streaming. It's almost done. It's almost done. I've been using AI to help fix it. Well, not even fix it. I'm actually doing it from scratch because I need it to do, I need it to have a certain feature, and that wasn't in the base plugin that I needed. So all the other plugins that were going to do the job are all paid. So I decided, yeah, no, I'm going to build my own plugin. It's almost done. Like I said, I'm going to actually test it after stream today. I may ask a couple of people if they're available to hop in and quickly test some words out for me. Just a few. Did I spoil what I was working on? Possibly. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Who knows? Me. Dude, don't sound excited about testing this. You know exactly what it is. Okay, I may let you. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I want to test it. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. But yes, it should be working now. I fixed it for the most part. So, we'll see. Also, I'm still wearing my lawyer suit. I forgot I was wearing it, so it's still on. This is actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's very, very, very similar to what I wore to my sister's wedding. I didn't even realize that was years ago, guys. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Literal years ago. Let's see. Be right back. All right, sounds good, dude. I'm gonna join. Awesome, sounds good. Can't wait. ViveXVT. Okay, I gotcha. The underscore is your alt. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Why'd you get banned, if you don't mind me asking, or do you know? Hello, Ben. Welcome on in. I bought a Coke bottle with the name Karen. Hopefully, it does not cause me trouble. I think anything named Karen is going to instinctively yell at you and ask for your manager. And that's just the unfortunate truth. I'm getting countersued. No idea for what yet. You skipped me. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna go through, in all honesty, SwiftDo. It's looking more and more like that ship is sailing. But, you know, it's the thought that counts or something like that. I think you're safe. I don't know how they can countersue here, in all honesty. But, you know, if they do and I have time and I'm home when the next trial is, I will represent you as a lawyer. I need to get rid of my shop. I can't do the Steve's Lava Chicken shop. I just don't have the willpower for it. I'm supposed to be opening up a law agency, which is at least something good, I guess. That wouldn't require me to restock it. It's a service, so it's not too bad. So I'm hoping I can open that up. That'll be cool. And then, you know, we'll go from there. See what happens. But I do want to get rid of the chicken shop because I'm just not gonna keep up with it. So If any TSMP people want Steve's Lava Chicken, I'm gonna give it away probably. I'm not even gonna sell it. I'm just gonna give it away. It was a fun project to build. I don't think I want to own it. I liked the idea, but I lost the willpower. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. I've been dealing with cold and itchy stomach bugs, but also been playing newer and older games to 100% as much as possible. How about you, my Floridian brother, who, if I remember correctly, that doesn't live in Florida at the moment, which is sad because I would try to visit every chance I get. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I am in a whirlwind at all times. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I am at an interesting point in my life. I'm working on a video game. I am trying to finish Stardew, 100% it, so I can be done with it. I am trying my absolute best to get a job, but I can't. So I am playing Minecraft a lot and making videos and streams and such. And it seems to be that this is where I need to be, because if it weren't the case, I don't think I would be doing as well as I'm doing. I hit 900 subscribers on YouTube on Saturday, which is wild to me. So wild. Oh, by the way, the 800 subscriber special video. Yes, the 800 one. That one's coming out tomorrow. I finished it earlier today and I forgot to release it. And then by the time I realized I didn't release it, I was like, oh, wait, I need to do a stream. So it will be happening still. It will be. Soon. Like tomorrow. Soon. And I've also been working on Minecraft plugins and whatnot. I might... You know what, Swiftu? What if I just start making my own plugins all the time? All the time. That's all I do, is just make plugins for Minecraft. Because nobody's plugins ever work for me, and I don't know why. What if I just start making new plugins? Like, we could do, let's see, what's one that's broken right now that would be nice to have? The land claim plugin would be nice if it continued to get updates, but they're not going to update it longer. And it is unfortunately, it unfortunately confuses people. So what if I make a new land claim plugin? That might not be a bad idea now I'm thinking about it. I'll think about it. That would be kind of nice. But I'd have to write down all the features I want for it before I even consider tackling that, because that's a problem and a half. Hello, Coral. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Hello, Zigzag Plays. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I still don't get the attempted assault. He still hits me. It's like he tried to shoot me, but his gun jammed because he's bad, and then he stabbed me. Yeah, I don't know. I would argue, sure, they could knock down attempted murder since we couldn't, like, I guess, prove that he did attempt to kill you with the mace. But he 100% assaulted you. There was an intentional hit there. Maybe it wasn't a smash, but, like, you know, I would argue an intentional hit was an intentional hit. And I probably could have offered or asked for a retrial, but I could tell that things were progressing in a way that I didn't really want to participate at the courthouse. Everybody wanted a lawsuit all of a sudden, so I just kind of was like, you know what, I'm not opening that can of worms. I'm just not. Wait, what? The KingRegNog is making a video game? I'm excited to see that. Yes, I am. It's called Omnia. It is my passion project. It's been in my head for years and years and years, ever since I was just a wee little lad, 8 years old. And I can't wait to show you guys all of it, but it's nowhere near done yet. I haven't even gotten to work on it in like forever because I've been busy with a lot of other things. Like today, for example, working on a custom Minecraft plugin. Which I guess I need to make sure it does work, because I'm kind of thinking if it does, I may even send it to some of my friends who also need that plugin, because you know what, I'll just say it. It's an easy enough fix if somebody does come in to try to ruin the fun. It's a chat filter plugin, so all it does is it reads your chat message, it determines if it's appropriate or not, and then it either blocks it, bans you, kicks you, or lets it through, depending on what it is. So I have it set up so you can actually choose what action it does based on what word you say. So if you say the F word, it may not ban you, because I don't think that's a ban-worthy offense. But to say a racist slur, yeah, you're gonna get banned. You would have gotten banned had it gone through. Whereas I feel like the F word, we probably would have just said, you know, hey, don't say that. Can I turn down this, like, just a little? Item management. Item drag, maybe? Put that down to 2. Save. Okay. Still a little loud, but that's okay. Let's see what else. But yeah, that's one thing I've been working on right now for the Minecraft server, is trying to get that going, because last week we had somebody pop in, and that was like his only source of entertainment for the day, was getting around our bans and saying awful things. So I'm gonna set it up so that it IP bans them and bans their UUID, so they have to swap accounts and get a VPN if they want in the server again. And then if they try to work their way around the filter again on that account, same deal. So it's gonna be a whole process. It's gonna slow them down, and it'll be a good time. I thought he was about to blow up. I think he may have killed me. I don't know. Okay, well, that would be Phoenix versus Autobot round 100 or something. Let me see. Yeah. I thought there was another Automod issue. Automod loves to block you for whatever reason. It's kind of crazy. What am I doing? Right, I need to terraform a little bit. So I've got this ugly house here. And it's been here a long time, and I do want to fix it. And honestly, I'm not going to lie. I think I know what's wrong with it. It's the depth. There's some glaring issues here. Can you check DMs really quick for the 2 things I sent you? Yeah. Give me like a quick minute here. I just want to quickly do this. But I think all I need to do here is basically, I just need to find something to go here that adds just an extra block, or even just a trapdoor of depth. I think that will kind of fix it. It's not ugly. It's just, it looks a little strange. Maybe adding some more dirt overhang and putting some trees around to kind of help hide the mistakes a little bit. Oh. Nice. Let me, there we go. As for the other thing, I don't know. I don't know yet. Possibly, I'm just not 1000% sure that I can be there yet. I'm pretty sure I can be, but I also don't know. That's very vague. I know. But trust me, guys, okay? Trust me. Okay. I need to do some path work, so that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm just gonna open up the path here a little bit, remove all the grass. I'm gonna flatten out some of this as well. And I need to light up some places too. Jeez. I think it's sometimes the way I say things that Autobot just takes it the wrong way. Trust me, I've been fighting with Delta's Autobot like maybe 50 or less. Dang. Yeah, probably. Autobot probably just doesn't like the way you speak, which is like, okay, I guess, fair, but kind of rude. I've had my fair share of fights with Automod as well. It does its thing, that's for sure. Hey. No. Hey. What was I saying? There was something I was saying. Oh yeah, it was about the word filter, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's what it was about, sort of. That is like priority number 3 for me right now. Because I've also got like a video I need to finish, which is it's done now, but I do need to schedule it tomorrow. So I need to do a quick description on it. I need to schedule it. I need to redo the chapters, and then I just got to hit post or schedule, and then that's done. I'll have to do a VOD to do tonight, a VOD thumbnail, which is easy enough. And then I might do some extra VOD thumbnails tonight even. I don't know. I may even start working on some Omnia stuff again. I need to get the official game logo done. Do you guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see the Omnia logo right now? I don't know. I feel like I don't know if you guys would want to see it or not. It's not... I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's bad. I'm not gonna lie, I made it my mission to try and say the craziest things to see where is the button pushed. Love to see it. That's awesome. I respect it. Let me sleep. Yeah, I do 100 times, yes. Okay, let me pull it up. I'm currently in the process of animating it, so it's not done in its fullest extent, but I can show you the 2 versions I have. I have one that's a 2D image, and that's gonna be in GIMP. Let me open up that. And then I'll have one in Blender as well. That is where I'm animating it, so let me open that. Okay, so that one's gonna be under Drive A, Game Dev, Branding, Game Branding, Omnia, Logo, Project Files, Static, that one. Maybe. Okay, weird. Okay, so I've got a couple of different versions here. That'll be interesting. Okay, I'll start with the black and white one there. And then let me open up Blender so you guys can see that one, and then I'll actually show you guys what I'm looking at. Blender. Launch. Okay. That one. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know if I can show you guys how I want to show you or not, but I'm gonna try. So, do that. No. Do that. Okay. So this is Omnia. It is really hard to tell exactly what you're looking at here at first, but once you add color, I think it kind of helps. But essentially what it is like one planet here. It's kind of like a star chart sort of deal. And then you got this line out here that it's kind of like NASA. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at the NASA logo and really appreciated it, but that's kind of part of the inspiration here. Here's the color, so you can actually kind of see it a little bit better and understand it. There's some shadows and such that kind of help you see what I'm doing there. I'm not 100% sold on this yet, but I needed something, and so I've been messing with it, and I've got a thing I've been working on. It's nowhere near done. You're gonna have to excuse the mess. But here it is in Blender, so it's like currently overbloomed. But can I turn off the bloom? Maybe. It doesn't look like it. Okay, well that's okay. But that's kind of what it looks like. A little bit right now. Not gonna lie, I dropped my fidget spinner. You guys didn't know I was messing with that, but I was messing with my fidget spinner. I should clarify. I'm talking about real fidget spinner. I realized how that sounded. Not gonna lie, at the moment, it makes me think of NASA, and I think the Starfield logo is similar. Yes, I would definitely agree with you. It's very similar to both of those, which makes me happy because it is a space exploration simulator. It is Starfield, but better for all intensive purposes. So that's where I've been at with it anyway. And so it makes me happy to hear that you thought of those things. It does make me happy. Okay. Let's get back to business here. But yeah, that's what all I had to show you guys. It wasn't anything too crazy, like I said. Just a little something. I'm gonna kind of tear this hill a little bit just to kind of make it look a little nicer. It's kind of sharp at moments. Like, flatten that out, yeah. How's that? Is that better? That's a little better. We need to kind of take care of that bit there, but I'll come back for that. We need to do pathways. That was what I said I was gonna do today. That's what I said I was gonna do. Oh boy. Hello Raiders, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hello. How's the Forever World? That's what you guys are up to. Also, ads. Ads love to come in at the right time, don't they? Let me get some shout outs here. Shout out King Elfie. Boop. You guys have already, be sure to follow King Elfie. They are a great streamer. Great streamer. And great YouTuber, creator. Awesome dude. I have had the pleasure of talking to King Elfie many times, and I'm always learning things from you. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I learn a lot from you. I do. So you guys go check out Elfie sometime. Seriously. Seriously. There. Okay. But thank you for the raid though. Again, dude, I appreciate it. Hello Jinxer. Hello. Oh, how do I say your name? Los Bisques? Like lobster bisque, maybe? Perhaps? That's kind of what I'm getting from there. I don't know. Let's see. It was good. Got some paths in and cleaned up some chest monsters. Oh, nice. I was there. I did watch like part of the stream, but I didn't even realize you were working on paths. I was working on a plugin. My anti-swear filter plugin is broken, so I decided to make my own. And that's been a project. It's been a project and a half, but I'm almost done with it, so it's almost done. Yay. Hopefully it works. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm also working on paths today. No trees. Not today. Just path work. And so we're just gonna kind of stretch it out, make everything look a little more pretty. Maybe we'll plan where the other trees go. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Thank you again for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. Baitman or Batman? We love Baitman here. We love Baitman. Are you stream looping? Heck no. We don't do stream looping. That's a strange trend on YouTube. I don't understand why people do it. Well, I mean, I do. It gets them views and they do nothing, but like that kind of defeats the purpose of content, you know? I love the interactivity of it, so yeah. I'm not stream looping, don't worry. Deacon, hello, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. And Elfie, if you need to hop out, get something. It's about dinner time, I think. If you need to hop out and get something to eat, please feel free to do so. We're just gonna be chilling though. Nafan, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Also, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Breathes heavily. I fought Adlaw and I've escaped. Breathes heavily again. Welcome back from the ads. I'm sorry, Phoenix. Let's see. Yo, bro, you doing good, man? Absolutely. Saucier, maybe, possibly. Is that how I say your name? You can correct me if I'm wrong on any of your guys' names, okay? If you hear me say it and you're like, bro, you just butchered my name, tell me. I won't get upset. I just want to make sure I don't upset you guys. That's my one goal right now. Hello, Panda. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. And Lost Bisque, welcome on in. Thank you for following. Sorry. I'm reading like 3 chats at once, it feels like. Okay. Gotta clear out all this grass. Sorry, guys. There we go. For me, yeah, good. Okay, I want to see it on screen. What? I'm scared to ask. I don't know if I want to ask. I don't know if I want you to clarify, because I had somebody else clarify once and I regretted it. It's fine. I'm doing solid. How about you? I'm doing pretty good too. I love that logo. Thank you. Yeah, you mentioned that it reminded you of Starfield and NASA, which makes me really happy because it is all about space. It's all about what Starfield's spirit was, but goes farther in depth into what Starfield was supposed to be, which is what makes me happy. Man, I love Starfield. Starfield, I love the idea of it. And I do play it still off stream, but I wish it had a little more content to it. It had like everything I ever wanted, but it didn't go deep, you know? Also, don't be weird, guys. Everybody just like shame Saucier, okay? Like, I don't... That was weird behavior. Very weird behavior. Therapy's helping gladly. Hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. And I'm glad therapy is helping. That's good. Can I quote that? Quote what? What are you wanting to quote? Because if you're wanting to quote what they said, absolutely not. It didn't go that deep. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can quote that. That's fine. But yeah, Starfield is good. It just... I wish it had a little more to it. I kind of hate how they waited like a full year to put out the DLC when we pre-ordered it. And then I kind of also hate how they haven't mentioned any other further DLCs. I do want to try out their mods though. They have a really cool Star Wars Overhaul mod out there. And oh my goodness, I can't wait to try it. But I want to beat the game. Like I want to 100% achievements before I get the mod because I don't want to have to redo my save again. I'm also doing a dumb mistake and I'm playing it on my hard drive, my HDD, instead of an SSD. Not a good idea, but I don't want to go out and buy another SSD to play Starfield again. So
hello there.
I'm suffering. But you know what? It's okay. I have like a lot of time to kill some days. So okay, I don't have a lot of time to kill. I have time I'm willing to kill because I want to be lazy and not do the other things I say I'm gonna do. But we can ignore those things for a little bit, okay, guys? Also, Tornado Chaser, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. I need to get an Xbox or a gaming PC to play Starfield at some point. Dude, it is definitely a good game. I'm enjoying myself. It's just, I have seen some of the repetitiveness of the game, and it makes me a little sad. I think some more random events would be nice. A little bit more... Panda, what? 50? Oh my gosh. There's a reason I don't have the numbers up when I'm streaming, because I don't need to know who's watching. For Twitch chat, there's 50 people watching on YouTube, apparently. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. For real. I may have redirected. That's insane, dude. Thank you. I appreciate ya. You're awesome. Seriously. New record? I don't know. I had, let's see. I was rated by Trevor May, who is a baseball player, or was a baseball player. He retired now. He was my biggest raid. It was 50... 53, maybe? I don't know. It was a lot. On YouTube, I had... I don't know what my largest concurrent on YouTube was. I feel like I may have been close to this. This might be a new record though. I don't know. Gosh. Imagine you hit 1,000 stream. No. I haven't even gotten my 800 special out, guys. Please, no. You're at 910 already. I don't want to think about that. I'm so slow. I'm dragging my feet. I feel so bad. I don't like being that guy because it makes me sound like a pick me or something. I don't know. But like, I seriously don't understand why. Okay? I really don't understand why. It's appreciated that you guys support me, but I don't get it. And it makes it sound like me looking for validation or something, but I promise you that's not why I say that. It's just I just truly don't know why. And like, you guys could tell me why, and it wouldn't matter, because it's probably imposter syndrome. Yay, love that. But it's true. I just... It's crazy. I don't know. I was looking at my stats, and since the beginning of this year, I've earned 300 subscribers on YouTube. which means I've put up a third of my put up a third of my subscriber base in just under what, half the year. Like how? Seriously. I don't get it. Also, I'm gonna tear out this hill. We don't need it. It gives me more room to do other things, probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I was saying something, I forgot. I dropped my fidget spinner again. I'm stressed out. What the heck? Also, I need to ask, is the audio good? I don't know if you guys can hear the 3D printer running right now. I am 3D printing a toy gun. It is a toy. Okay? It all it does is it's a rubber band powered toy. It's a slingshot for legal purposes. Okay. I was saying something about Starfield. Alfie says that they're on their third Starborn run, I think. Nice. Third is good. I've only made it through 2, and then I stopped playing because I needed to get into other games, and I was still streaming, like, way too much, trying to balance, like, 4 games at once, so it was kind of stressful, so I had to drop it, and then I didn't play for the longest time. But I really love their new vehicles. I've been playing with those recently. That's awesome. And then I'm on my way to doing my first Unity on that save file, which is good. I can't wait to do that because then it's just about speedrunning, and I'm all about that. But I've been taking my first run through the game slow, just to enjoy the story. I want to go through the DLC, and then I'll be good. The DLC was small from my understanding, but they recommend it to be like level 35 plus. And I mean, I'm on a fresh save, so I'm level 0. So I think I'm 13 now. I've been doing the UC Vanguard story, which is so good. If any of you haven't played Starfield, I don't want to spoil too much, although I've said a lot. Like, seriously, go to the mast building in New Atlantis and talk to my boy John. Wait, T. It starts with a T. John Tuala. Talk to John Tuala in Mast. Ask him to become a UC Vanguard member. It is a fulfilling storyline. I love that one. Just gonna do that right there. Telemachus? No. No, not Telemachus. Although I wouldn't be surprised if there would be a guy named Telemachus in Starfield. It's a solid name. John Tinnitus. I need to finish reading chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting distracted. Also, I got that Elder Scrolls Summer Bundle with Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind on Steam, and I just noticed that my laptop is potato, so I have to wait quite a bit until I have a chance to play them with mods, possibly. I kind of want to pick up Skyrim because it is a good game. Or at least that's what I've heard. I've never played it myself. But I do want to play Skyrim at some point. I want to get the bundle like you mentioned because it always goes on sale. It's very cheap. And I also have a VR headset, or it's not back there anymore. It's down there under my table where I'll never see it again. But I have one and I'd like to play it in VR as well at some point. I don't know if I'd do it for a stream, but I'd like to do it at some point just for fun. Maybe as a second channel kind of video even, where I play games in my free time and then showcase them and do a let's play out of it, essentially. I don't know if those videos exist on YouTube really anymore. I feel like they probably do. Have they contacted you about your spaceship's extended warranty? Yes, I actually paid for it too. I was like, I wonder, I need to know, is this a legit scam or is this going to give me a buff or anything? It doesn't. It is legit a scam in the game, but I had to know. I had to know. I didn't. Fair enough. I had the extra cash. It was fine. Ironically, I just scrolled by accident into someone named Trevor Stream Nice. You feel like it's weird why some people would love sitting and watching some chill guy yap? Yeah, you and Gus both. And look at his channel now. Okay. Yes, but Gus is cool. Okay, Gus has 20,000 subscribers for a reason. Does he feel like he shouldn't have them? Yes. But that doesn't change the fact that he is... We all know, like, he has 100% earned them. He's worked his butt off for those. Like... I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand why. I've been here for 4 years. I know what makes like good videos and good streams, and I don't do all those things necessarily that should get me there because I just am lazy. No, it's not that I'm lazy. Okay, I need to do better about this because I've been telling other people to do better. It's not because I'm lazy. It's because I keep getting distracted and I'm unmotivated because executive dysfunction goes brr or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a specialist. I just understand my brain a little bit. I'm not dumb. I'm not lazy. I'm just very, 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 very chronically distracted. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I'll get better about it, maybe. I don't know. I still need to go to the doctor and get that looked at. Or checked. Tested. Is it tested? How what do you do to... It's a test. Evaluation. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Skyrim is heat. Yes. Skyrim is heat. It looks fun. You feel like it's weird? I read that. Audio's fine. Bro's about to pull a movie trope and slingshot a love letter into his crush's window. I kind of like the way you think. I should try that sometime. I don't know. That sounds like it would work for some reason. I have a way with words, okay, guys? You gotta understand. I do. Is it supposed to go around this way? How did I have this set up? Okay, so yeah, what I'm doing right now is fine. I just gotta peel back the hill a little bit more. And it'll kind of come up and go around. Like this. Yeah, okay. So in that case, let me just rip this up really quick. On the bright side, I do need like a lot of dirt soon because we're going to be going back up into the mountains once I finish up some of these more older builds that I've refused to finish for the longest time. We'll be going back to the mountains and finishing up there because I'm trying... Okay, guys. This isn't a promise, but it is a loose commitment, is what I'll call it. I want to get this season of King SMP wrapped up by the end of summer. Maybe. It's looking more and more like that's not gonna happen. And it may even be better that I just say that it's never ending, but I feel bad because I've been telling people that it will have seasons. So I don't know. I may put out a poll. What do you guys think about that? Maybe on not on YouTube, on Discord, I put out a poll. And I'll ask you guys if you'd rather have a season 4 and we evolve our server then when that happens, or this season goes on indefinitely for the rest of the time. That might be an idea. I don't know. I like the idea of unending servers, but I also kind of like the idea of ending them every once in a while because it's a great point for me to reevaluate things instead of having to constantly sit there and think about it. But I don't know. What was I saying? If you make it a members only thing, I would pay for that. Oh, like the those videos. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd probably put it up on. There's a second channel. I've been hiding it for a while because I don't use it ever, and I feel kind of bad, especially because they're like full of really bad videos, and I'm about to unlist all of them. And I'm gonna do something cool with them, I think. I might even do it for my 1,000 subscriber milestone is what I'm gonna call it. Because it's not really like a special in this case. It will be in conjunction with the special because it's special. But it's something that you guys basically unlock. And I think I talked about this before, but all of my deleted and hidden videos that you guys haven't been able to see, I want to re-upload them on its own channel that I frankly won't care about its algorithm at all. I won't care about its analytics. It's all it is just a channel that has my deleted content where you guys can look at it and make fun of it all you want, and we can make fun of it together, in fact, because it is, you know, it's got deleted scenes, videos that I never finished, things like that. That's really what I would like to do, and I'm hoping to get that going for 1,000 subscribers. I might start posting them at 1,000 if I don't have it all done by then, but we'll see. I would think there would be like a really cool thing we could do here. Like, what if we did like a goblin town with like with bridges and stuff and like gold? That'd be really cool down here, wouldn't it? I'll think about it. That's like a really good idea, but I also kind of think I don't want to commit myself to building another settlement yet until I'm done with all my current ones and I see how late into the series we are. Bro, I'm from India. Hello, Movie Point. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Alberto, as well. It's on sale for $18.87 until I think June 5th. I decided to get it. Okay, nice. I'll have to think about it. Okay, when I talk about being broke, guys, this is not me telling you, hey, give me money. This is just me being 100% real with you, okay? I'm not exactly liquid right now. That's just a fact of life, and I'm okay with it. I'm at terms with it. But that's okay. That's okay. So I'm thinking about it. That doesn't mean I'll do it, but I am thinking about it. If not this year, I'll definitely pick it up next year because when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I do want to hop in and try that as well. I'm excited. I'm really excited for those games. Like, I love story-based games that are very much choose your own adventure-esque. So I'm hoping it's gonna be like, I'm hoping it's gonna be really good, and I'd like to play all of the Elder Scrolls games leading up to it, and then maybe do a video about it and kind of like go through and rank them or whatever. I don't know. I think that'd be cool. Not for the main channel, of course. That would be on. I don't have a command for. I was gonna say, do I have a command for the second channel? It's called KingRegNog, if I'm not mistaken. It started off as my shorts channel. Then it was like, okay, anything that's not Minecraft related will go there. And then And then I kind of just abandoned it entirely. It's been there for 3 years now, I'm sure. I think I started posting on it about 3 years ago. And it exists. It's a thing. It is a thing. I don't know if I've unlisted anything on there yet, but it has crossed my mind. I really need to decide what I'm doing here. I'm gonna cover it up, I think. As you said, he didn't feel like he deserved it, and you're feeling this exact same. You're better than you think you are. Keep that in mind. I mean, you're probably right, but like, I don't know. I can't make myself feel that way. It's something I will learn to accept over time, I'm sure, but it's a process. And I think it's probably a defense mechanism, really, is why I feel that way. Because if I let myself believe that I'm... this is going to sound really depressing. You're going to have to bear with me, guys, okay? It's not me being depressing. It's me... You're just gonna have to hear me out before I finish, okay? Like, it's gonna sound really bad. It feels like... What was I saying? I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't know. I love how he went from I don't understand how I'm getting attention on YouTube to I have a way with words. I do have a way with words. Ask all the women, okay? Even your mom. Even your mom. She'll tell you. I think you already have a lot going on. You should maybe just make a neat little alcove. That's probably a good idea. I'll put something around here, because I like making little Easter eggs just hidden around. We don't have any built in yet. Well, okay, no, we do. Up here. It's a small thing that you will never see unless you're just running around the build. It won't really show up in any screenshots because it doesn't look great in screenshots. But in general gameplay, it's just a cool thing to go visit. It's not really small, but up here, if you follow this little beaten path and you go to where that little torch is, then you can go into this cave, and it's got like a little visual story to it of sorts, sort of. I mean, it's not perfect by any means. It's very much a product of lack of planning, but if you come down here, you'll see it's like, oh, there's Skulk. That's kind of cool. Whoa, there's something here. It kind of looks like a heart, vaguely. Kind of, maybe. I'm kind of thinking about putting like a piston inside of it, or a couple of pistons, so that it actually does beat every like so often. But that sounds like a lot of work, and I don't know if I want to do all that work. But I have like an easy way to hook it up underneath through here, so we can run a redstone torch ladder up here, and it will run there. And then I just got to match up all the timings, and we could actually have heartbeats placed all around here, so you could actually hear it all around. It'd be really, really, really cool. But I don't know if I really want to do that, because that's a lot of work. But this is like hidden. Nobody's really going to come in here and see it, more than likely. So it's kind of like, oh, I like these little things where it makes your builds feel a little cooler than what they actually are. Over here, I'm going to do some of that with interiors, hopefully. Each house is going to have theoretical people that live in there, and those people will have lives, you know? So thinking about who lives in that house and what they're doing for a living. Do they have a family? Do they are they married? If they're married, or if they have kids, but they're not married, what happened to their spouse? Did they die? Did they fall out of love? Like, you know, all these things, coming up with that, and then building decorations. That's like really cool. I'm bad at interiors, but I love that thought process. So I'm going to practice my interiors a little bit with that area up there in specific, because I think you can do some really cool things. Just kidding, welcome on in. If you'd like to join the server, you can do !IP in the chat, and it will get you all the information you need. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think we do that. We draw that in a little bit, like so. When Elder Scrolls 6 comes out 25 years from now, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. I'll be patient, maybe, possibly. I might go feral. We'll see. It's kind of like GTA at this point. I don't expect it to come out ever. But when it does, it'll be a surprise. I don't know if I'll ever play GTA 6, but, you know, maybe I will. I have 5, but I didn't really enjoy it. Like, it was fun for a little bit, but there's only so much that I can do and justify before I'm like, you know, maybe this isn't the game for me. Zooted, welcome on in. Let me get you some shout outs here. Solo raid A, let's go. How was your stream, dude? What were you up to today? I can spell. Boop. Looks like you were playing some Dead by Daylight. Nice, nice. How was that, if you don't mind me asking? Also, I need to close those. Okay. There we go. It's a little toasty, guys. I'm gonna try to bear with it a little bit. I've got... This is a product of having too much stuff and not enough space, but my room is set up very, very perfectly, okay? I don't see any issue with this whatsoever. I have a 3D printer right next to me, right here. You can't see it, it's just off camera. Got my computer right here. Right behind me is my bed. So, I have heat source number 1, 200 Celsius, right next to me, right here. Right next to my head when I'm asleep. It's very loud. Then I've got my computer, heat source number 2, right under my desk at my feet. It is at usually like 80 Celsius, so not that bad, but you know, a little more heat, not great. And then you run both of those at once, and you're asking for issues. I really need to figure something out because this is kind of awful. I can't join. I'm sorry to hear that. Is it why is that, if you don't mind me asking? Is it if you're on Bedrock, you can. It's just a little tricky. There's some cool apps out there though that you can mess with, or if you know how to do it, there's some DNS settings you can flick over, and you can do those, but it breaks sometimes as well. Also, I think I'm gonna peel back this as well. I like the hilly terrain, that's why I picked it out for this location, but it's a little too hilly. Just a little more flat land would have been nice. Luckily, it's easy enough to fix. It was alright, could have been better. Also, thank you for real for the shout out. Absolutely, man, you rated me. That's the right thing to do. I'm sorry that your stream wasn't the best, but I'm glad it was at least alright. You know, sometimes you gotta power through those streams that feel... I don't know what the word is for it, but... the streams that feel not the best anyway. You sometimes gotta power through those. Have a couple of quote-unquote bad streams. And... you know... you'll learn from it. It's rough, but it is something I think every person that streams goes through at some point in time. A lot of people end up quitting from those streams, but taking what you can from them and seeing what you can learn and how to avoid having those situations if there was a situation that happened that made it bad, or how to adapt and improvise a little bit. It all builds you into a better streamer, better creator. So hang in there. It'll get better. It'll get better. Floof, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Thank you for submitting your taxes. Also, Pi, thank you for submitting your taxes. Can't believe you're famous now, King. Before you know it's celebrating 100K. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, no. 100K would be crazy. Like, if I hit 100K, there's a chance there might be tears. There's actually a chance that would happen. Shave your eyebrows? No, I would never. I would never. I couldn't. There's like a chance I'd cry. I actually think I might. Because not only are you at a huge milestone, but it's a milestone YouTube themselves recognize. And like, you don't need their validation, you don't need the play button. But getting it does make you feel... It makes you feel different. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. That's a crazy idea. I've thought about it like silently in the back of my head as like, oh yeah, that is like a little closer, but I'm still 999,000 away, or not 999,000. That's a million. Sorry. I'm still 99,000 away. That's really far. That's not gonna happen in my lifetime, so I don't have to worry about it. But like, it is very, very possible. Let's see. The streams that feel forced. Yeah. Yeah, I felt that. I've had those. I've had those recently, even. I don't think you ever escape them, truly, but there are ways to help mitigate them. For me, that's included me planning more and reducing the amount of streams I do. And the amount of time I stream. I mean, last year, Pi, you were probably there for it. You would remember, I think. You probably remember when I was still streaming like 6 hours every weekday. And it didn't matter if I had things to do or not, I was still doing it. Back when I was starting at 6:30 EST, like, I was a madman. And it was fun. It was fun, but I realized like it was reaching a point of forcing myself to be there. And it wasn't that I was getting burnt out. I think that's the thing a lot of people missed there. It wasn't me getting burnt out. It was just unhealthy. Like, I was working so hard, so late, so long, that it wasn't good. It just wasn't good at all. Let's see. Looking forward to spending the summer on the SMP, by the way. Let's go. I'm hoping that by the end of this summer we'll be done with my base and we can start talking about the next season of King SMP. But I don't know. I don't know if that'll happen or not. Why does your game look so majestic? We're using shaders. I'm on Complementary Reimagined. It's my favorite shader pack. Let's do it. Shave your head. Or maybe the peanut butter stream. Okay, the peanut butter stream might not be a bad idea for 100k. That would be pretty legendary, and I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but that's not a bad idea, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. When you hit it, you can read a Bible verse. I can read a Bible verse at just about any time. I've read it a couple times on stream. One of my favorite ones right now, it's in my head actually, is it's from Paul in 1 Corinthians, I think, maybe 2 Corinthians. It's one of the Corinthians. It's by the grace of God I am what I am. It goes like that. There's more to it, but like that right there, just that alone is like S tier writing. Because I am in a really good spot right now. I'm in a weird spot. I'm in a really bad spot in some regards, and I'm in a really good spot in others. But wouldn't trade it for the world. Would not trade it for the world. Ads are about to start playing on the Twitch side. I'm very sorry, but the YouTube link will get pasted in chat when that happens, and there will be no ads on the YouTube side. Put some coarse dirt and gravel on the path. It'll look nice. I will probably do that at some point. Just not yet. I'm going to kind of work on making sure it looks the way I want it to look first. Let's see. Can I help you get to 100k? I have a ton of ways I can help people find you. No, I mean, you might be able to. I don't mind if you share my videos and my streams. That's a-okay. But I'm more so in the business of just doing what I want to do and growing however that takes me. Let's see. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Also, Gamer Time, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I gotta lock in and be better admin. Shaking my head. I've been gone for a minute. No, you're good, Pi. You're good. You're good. You've been busy. Life is really busy all the time, and it doesn't slow down. So I don't blame you one bit for taking breaks, for being out. I appreciate you just being here when you are. Let's see. You get it? What peanut butter stream? He covers himself in copious amounts of peanut butter. Yes, do that, the peanut butter thing. Okay, hear me out, guys. So what if we get like a kiddie pool? You know, these like plastic ones that you put out in the yard that they have, and they're like little ponds almost. We get one of those, and I get like, I don't know, 80 jars of Jif peanut butter. We heat them up so that it becomes like syrup. Not hot enough to burn, but just warm enough that it like turns into a syrup almost. And I get in the pool and I let whoever's with me at the moment pour it on, and I will just take it like a champ, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be so sticky. Use it as tattoo ink. It's gonna be so sticky and so greasy. I hate it. I hate the thought of it. Like, that sounds like sensory overload, but I would do it probably. I'm not gonna promise it. Like I said, I'm not gonna promise it yet, but maybe, possibly. You have so many more views on YouTube. King's getting put on the map. I gotta check. You guys are talking about these numbers. Oh. I see. I should not have looked. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, numbers. I hit 200K, 200,000 views on YouTube, on Saturday, the same day I hit 900 subscribers, which was crazy. Like, seriously, I don't know how many times I can say it to actually make it sound like I mean it, but I mean it, guys. Like, thank you. I can't do that without you. And it means a lot, because, like, I'm just some kid messing around, really. I'm still 20. I'm young. I may not act it, but I'm young. And I appreciate it. Like, seriously, there's not enough words to describe it. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I don't understand. King, you're not gonna believe it. You're at 911 subscribers, I'm assuming. 911. You guys, I don't know what to say. Like, it's not gonna slow down. It's not gonna slow down. It's just gonna keep going. And I don't hate that, but it is a scary feeling. There's a lot of people out there who don't even realize it, but they're scared of success to some degree. And that's so fair. I'm gonna keep that. I don't know. I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in the olden days of Minecraft, the crosses meant there was, like, Herobrine. I don't know. It's just a funny thing. I actually think they were... Was it this? That was the cross that Herobrine had. 4x3, I think. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who don't even realize they're scared of success. And it's not so much that I'm scared of success or anything like that, but I'm... How do I say this? Like, it's... There's so much there. So one... I'm terrified of not knowing who my real friends are. Like, that's a scary thought. You know? There's a lot of people out there who will use you just because of your numbers. We've been over this a couple of times now. It's happened already before. Like, it's not that unreasonable to assume it's going to happen even more if you get to 1,000 subscribers. If you get to 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, people are gonna use you just because you're famous, and, like, that's a reason to be a little bit fearful. I don't know. I that's why I don't envy rich people to some degree, because it's hard. People want you to almost buy their friendship when they know you're rich, and that's just scummy. And that's one thing that comes with some amount of fame with YouTube and Twitch and such, is people are going to... You're gonna get rich. People are gonna want you to buy their friendship. And it's like... It's awful. You're gonna get really good at social deduction, and you're gonna probably cut off a lot of connections that probably didn't need cut off, but you were scared and paranoid. And if that happens... I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just I got overwhelmed, and that probably happened. But I'm gonna really attempt to not. I want to stay level. I want to be real. I intend to take with me everybody that's here. You know, if for some reason I get to the top before everybody else, I'm not gonna stand there waiting for you. I'm gonna help you. Like, it's awful. That's one thing that does happen to a lot of people, is their friends get to the top and then they sit there they sit there hoping that, you know, maybe they'll help me. They're not expecting a handout, but like suddenly we don't get to be friends because you're more famous than me or whatever. Like, you know, that's really scummy. I don't want to do that to people. So that's like one thing I'm like hyper aware of. I don't want that to ever happen. I'm terrified of succeeding with streaming or anything that could change my life like that. That's fair. That's fair. With streaming and with YouTube especially, if your face is out there, it really can change your whole life. I mean, there's a fat chance now that people will recognize me at some point in time because I've had my videos viewed 200,000 times. Like, there's a very real possibility somewhere out there there's somebody who has seen my face, and if they see me at their local grocery store, you know, are they gonna walk up to me? Is that gonna be like a situation that I ever have to worry about? And it probably will be. And I'm not like against it. Like, if you guys ever see me out there in public, do come up. Maybe call me over, not walk up to me. Just because, like, I don't want my family to be sucked into that life, but me getting called over would be more appropriate. Now, that's not gonna happen for a while, more than likely, but if it did, that's just me saying right now, guys, that's what I'd be more comfortable with if you did that instead of walking up to us. Now, if I'm eating, you can walk up. Like, I wouldn't expect you to yell at a restaurant or something, but like at Walmart or something, you know, even if you do walk up, I wouldn't be mad. It's just, you know, don't follow us. Don't be weird. That's the only thing. Don't be weird. And if I need to clarify that, I can. I understand. It's there's a fine line there. Dang, I thought you're 45. That's crazy. I was scared when I got into Twitch SMP. Yeah. Well, I mean, when I got into Twitch SMP, I was shaking. I didn't understand why. I didn't know what was going to come with it. I just was a little terrified of the idea of it because I was going to be in this server with a whole bunch of people that do know what it's like to grow on these platforms, and they could actually teach me some things I might need to know, which is amazing. And I haven't gotten to talk to some of those people very much yet, but I want to. I really want to start looking into some events. I think that would be so fun to play in, like, some events. I don't know which ones I want to do yet, but I've been kind of thinking about it lately. I do want to do another MCC Rising team. I've definitely thought about that, and I know I'm going to. I don't know what that team looks like yet. We've still got like another month before I really need to start talking to people on it. So it'll be in August again. That's almost for certain. So long as I can ask around and tell people like, hey, do you want to be on a team? What about now? I'm gonna bully people into being on my team. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. You're so right. Hey, Blaze Beast, welcome on in. You aren't afraid of things, you're afraid of what can happen with things. You're not afraid of heights, you're afraid of falling. You're not afraid of water, you're afraid of drowning. You're not afraid of the dark, you're afraid of what's in the dark. You aren't afraid of success, you're afraid of what success causes. Yes, that is 100% correct. You're not afraid of the thing, you're afraid of the effects. And, you know, the other thing that I'm afraid of with that success is the possibility of it all falling out from underneath me at any given moment. His situation is a little different, but I'm sure some of you have seen a certain name in the news lately. Popular MMOs. He's gone through a lot lately, to say the least. I'm not gonna make fun of him, because that's just completely and totally wrong. He's having a serious life crisis, and I'm not gonna, like, not gonna make fun of that. But he's a perfect example of what happens when you fall from the top. And like, yeah, a lot of things happened there that led to that, but it could just as easily happen to you or me. You know, I'd like to believe that when I get married, I'll never get a divorce. And I'd like to believe I'd never get into an abusive relationship. And I'd like to believe I don't get manipulated by people. But that is all a very real possibility that you have to consider at some point in time, I guess. And if that did happen, that could very well cause you to fall from the top like he did and end up drunk on the sidewalk and getting arrested by the police because you couldn't even run straight enough to outrun them. They didn't even have to chase him. I feel really bad for him. Like, he's in a rough spot, but you know, maybe sometimes hitting the bottom is what you need to go back up to the top. So I'm hoping that that's what happens to him. I'm hoping that, you know, he gets the best because he needs it. We'll see. You know, I really do feel for him to a certain degree. I'm sure he's not been a perfect person by any means. But it doesn't change the fact that he's still a human being. 912, oh my gosh. I'm in your Discord now. Yay, let's go. If I saw you, I would say hi, and I hope that doesn't sound creepy or awkward. No, you're good. Like I said, people, you guys can come and say hi if you see me. It's just how you go about it is all I would ask, that you know, try to respect my family more. I'm not worried about me. I'm more so worried about my family, and that I don't want them to be drug into it. So if I'm like with them, you know, you can still come say hi, just don't follow us. You can talk, but maybe don't like make it long. It'll be as long as it needs to be. If I say I need to go, you know, let me go. You know, be a decent human being. You won't have to worry about it. Like, that's the thing. I think this is more so a thing that happens to people when it's like way down the road and they're big streamers or big YouTubers and stuff, and you have creepy fans who want to be near you at every waking moment. So when they see you, they follow you, and they don't want to let you leave and such. You know, we can take pictures. We can do that. If you see me in person and it's near my hometown, don't tell people where I live. You know, simple things like that. You know, it's just basic human decency. But yes, you could totally say hi. I'd more than love that. Quite honestly, I haven't seen humanity. I've not seen humanity in forever. It's been a rough couple of weeks, man. I don't leave the house enough, but there's nothing to do. There's like nothing to do outside of my house, so it's kind of like, best I can do is work on YouTube videos and Twitch streams, and yeah, I guess I should probably go to the doctor. Like, that's a thing I could do. I would see a human being, but I don't want to. That sounds like a lot of work, so I'm not going to. I do need to talk to you guys about some of that. That's actually a really interesting conversation. And maybe one of you guys have information on it so you can help me. Because that's the thing. I sometimes having like a second opinion from chat is nice. You guys aren't doctors, but you're as close to a doctor as I get sometimes. I do have a doctor, I just don't like going. So, well, actually, let me finish reading chat first. What's up? How have you been doing? I'm doing pretty good. Hello, Al. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've been doing good. I've been pretty tired. I actually, like, was out today. I went to bed at 2, and I think I slept till 12. I was gone, man. I was gone. But I'm good now, for the most part. I'm still a little wore out, but... King, I met King in real life. He lives at 212 6th Street Northwest. Oh yeah, dang it. He found me. Realistically, Kingstown is probably too small to have Northwest and Northeast streets. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to talk about my town. But realistically speaking, possibly. It might be that small, yeah. Maybe. What if my mom is secretly your doctor? King, you can't make that joke. I know you want to. That joke is too far. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I really do want to make a your mom joke now. There's a reason my... Nope. Nope. If your mom was my doctor, I'd want to go. Gosh. There's a lot of jokes here. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't help it. We love the chair. Thank you. Thank you. It's my true form. It's really my true form. Boop. Okay, something like that, maybe. Yeah, yeah. I have way too much dirt. These chests up here have been here. I don't even know who put these here. This wasn't my base. But it's mine now. It's mine now. We love the chair. Praise the chair. Where'd you get the chair? It looks very nice. This chair? My mom bought it for me for Christmas a couple of years ago. It's called Respawn. They do online orders if I'm not mistaken, but I think she bought it at like Walmart or Sam's Club. It was one of the two. Okay, so we're good right here. This can be peeled back a little bit. Okay, boop. I'm sorry, my mind just went blank. Mine involved my mom not being a real doctor. I had a feeling that was the joke you were gonna make. Yeah, I know your mom really well, don't worry. I say these things way too loud. My mom probably can hear this. She's probably not a huge fan that I make these jokes, but, It's a product of my time, okay? I was born in the early 2000s. This was big. This is what people talked about in my day, and they still talk about it today. It's like the one thing I can bond with you guys on is moms. Ooga shaka, ooga 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 shaka ooga. I had a feeling that was the joke you're gonna make. Donate our lifeblood to the charity. Yes. Blood sacrifice. Also, Nebulatic, Technoblade looking. My guy, I had a crown before Technoblade was cool. Okay? Like, I'm not trying to disrespect the man. That ain't even a Technoblade crown. This is my crown, okay? Okay? I'm just making that very well known. Okay. Glad we sorted that out. No disrespect to Techno. He's cool. He's chill. And regardless of that, if I did have a Technoblade looking skin, what's the trouble with that? Interesting. I don't know who's got some beef with a dead guy, but sounds like somebody needs to move on. Because you're not going to settle that with him. Okay. Now that I've silenced the nerd, let's build our pathway. Build? Is it really building? I feel like since we're taking away a pixel, we're really destroying a pathway. But that would insinuate that we're destroying the path itself, but we're destroying to create the pathway. Destruction creates something. Carving a pathway. Yeah, I like that. That's a good term for it, Floof. I'm gonna head out. Bye. All right, see you later. Al, thanks for popping in, and check DMs when ready. Okay. Nice. Let's go. See, why can't you say what you just said in my DMs, like in chat, so people know the truth? Not the one, not the thing from the. You know the part I'm talking about. The thing that everybody argues with me about. King Ezra's, guys, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. See? Immaculate Riz. Let's go. Everybody always says I have no Riz. The truth of the matter is, I've got all the Riz. I'd be a really good relationship coach. But I don't want to go to the schooling for it, because I'm sure there's a lot of schooling for that. I should start calling him KingRegNog. Should that be a spin-off channel? My dating advice channel, KingRegNog? Uh-oh. How did nobody come up with that one? I don't know. I feel like it should have. That's very obvious. What if we that could be an emote. That could be an emote. Perhaps I know what I need to start working on when I break back out the drawing tablet that I still haven't used since Christmas. Guys, I'm wearing too many hats. I don't know what to do. I can't be an artist, a streamer, a content creator extraordinaire while being a game developer and a emote artist and a musician and a relationship coach, I guess. We're gonna swing this wide, and the reason why is not because people swing wide, but because, like, horse-drawn carts would. And I feel like these people would be the kind of people that have horses, so it's gonna be a little wider on the edge here so that they can make the turn. There we go. Something like that. I do like that name though, KingRegNog. That's gonna be I like it. I like it. It's better than Pregnog, okay? I know there are some people out there who really love Pregnog, but it is disturbing, okay? It is disturbing. Pregnog. Somebody said something once and came up with my name being Pregnog, and it led to a piece of fan art being made that I am pregnant, and it's an emote now. I don't get the normal fan art that everybody else gets. I get the cursed stuff, you know? I have Deadly Sloth making King Eggnog. I've got Pregnog. I've got some really warped stuff from back in the day. You all remember Buff Dream? That was a thing at one point in time, and that got turned into Buff King by Unreal. That was fun. I had, I don't know what this random piece of string was here to mark, and I probably told myself I'll remember what this is, but I don't remember, so it's gone. What are some other fan arts we've had? I have had some normal fan art. There was some normal stuff back in the day, but it's been a long time since then. Like almost, it's been 3.5 years since that time period. I may need to rethink my life just a little bit. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, it's lovely. You want to see Pregnog? I can show you that one. I don't have Eggnog or Buff King, but I do have Pregnog. Boop. He's an emote. Yay. Okay, there's something in my eye, and it's not my fingers. Oh, okay, here's a cool thing. I was talking to you guys earlier about building a server, like an in-house server for King SMP to be in for the server network, all that stuff. I was talking to you guys about that last weekend, or no, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember when it happened. But I was talking about that, and I have done the number crunching. It's not terribly priced. It is a little expensive, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be about like $3,000. But I've looked into it, and I think, I don't know, but I think I will be able to I think I'll be able to do it by the end of the year, hopefully. Which means we'll move King SMP Season 4, or if we decide that we're just going to continue Season 3 indefinitely for some reason, which I might. I am actually deeply considering it. I'm going to write a plugin that will make it easier to restart if you wanted to in a current season. I think that's just a good idea in general. But anyway, that's all a distraction from what I was really trying to say. What I was really trying to say was I'm hoping to get that server running by the end of the year because I think that'd be really cool. King, I have bad news that you need to see something. DMs. Where did you get that? Where did you get that? What is that? When is that? Was that AI? What? KingRegNog? That is... I hate it a little bit, but I kind of like it. I hate it. I can't look at it anymore. I can't look at it. Present to the audience. Do you guys really want to see it? Let me open it in a new tab so you guys can see it. Open link. Okay, none of that's gonna dox me? Yep, okay. You guys want to see this? This wonderful work of art? This is KingRegNog. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks good. It kind of looks good. Subbed, hey, thank you for subscribing, USA. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's actually not terrible. No, it's not terrible. It's kind of terrifying, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It hurts to look at, but it's not bad. I hate the way he looks at me. Like, his eyes, they're terrifying. I don't think he feels anything for me. He just... He feels like he's going to do something. I'm not going to elaborate on that any longer, but you know what I'm talking about. I think he has his ways. Hey, thank you for subscribing, USA. Thank you. Boop. He is you if you got women. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. I get women. I get women all the time. You just don't know. Okay? You want to hear something? That Cracker Barrel waiter? Okay? You remember that? Don't forget it, okay? I'm just saying. I could've. But I chose not to. Because all it would have been was just a heartbreak for her. So, you know... She probably makes bank at Cracker Barrel though, dude. I mean... Can you imagine the amount of money you make on tips? Right now, like... Because food costs more. People are still tipping like 18 to 20%. So like... I'm just saying. It would have been a good deal for me, but I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for love, okay? Okay. I don't know about that, but King, there might also be a tad bit of lag. Oh, there might be. Where's the girlfriend? That's one person. Okay, I'll tell you more in a second when the lag is done. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can fix any of this. I probably can. Okay. Why is it not receiving enough video? My bitrate is dropping. That is true. Okay, now I think. Okay. YouTube, if I'm lagging, just let me know. I'm sorry. I can't fix it necessarily, but I'm gonna be doing some things in the near future. Hopefully that might help with it. I don't know. We'll see. It just depends on a lot of circumstances. For my birthday, I'm hoping I can get some internet upgrades anyway. I'm gonna try to hardwire my PC, which is something that should have been done a long time ago, but it definitely needs to happen now. So that might help with it. But I'm gonna do that over my birthday, hopefully. So that's coming up in like a month. Assuming I get any money for my birthday. That's the sad thing about getting old. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you get old, you stop getting birthday gifts. It's like the most depressing thing ever. Not necessarily that, but it's more depressing the fact that you don't get like even birthday money. Like, it's not about the money, but it was kind of nice. It was like, oh, I lived another year and my grandmother sent me money. That's awesome. You stop getting that after a while. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh, also, yeah, I wanted to tell you, there was this other person. I didn't even have to do anything, okay? I just pulled my old man riz, okay? So I walked into the room. I was a coach at an event, and I walked in, brought my team in. I was coaching them a little bit. I gave them the rundown of the plan, and then I went to the coach's corner. sat down, and one of the officials, who is like around my age, she was like hooded up, like this much of her face was visible. Like she was deep within that hood, didn't want a thing to do with anybody. And I sat down, and the kids were talking about something, some games that they play, and I was like, oh, well, you guys haven't played a real game until you played Gorilla Man Gun. I don't know if you guys have ever played it. That may have not been like a thing that was in your culture very much. I don't know. But they didn't know what Gorilla Man Gun was, so I had to explain it. And the girl sitting right next to me, one of the officials, she popped out of her hoodie and was like, "You know what that game is?" I'm like, "Yes, that was very popular when we were younger." And she's like, "Oh." She's like, "Oh wait, you're like my age." I'm like, "Yup." And then we started talking. Kind of crazy. And she apparently kept looking at me during the actual game, which is I didn't know because I was busy coaching, but she kept looking over my general direction. I wasn't interested, but every time I went in there, she remembered who I was. And there were a lot of people there. So I'm just saying, I have it, I just don't use it. Like, I don't want to use it. I have so much that if I don't try to use it, I accidentally use it, okay? Your dad lore is insane. Like, what do you mean you hosted an event, coach? I've coached a couple of events, yeah. I've coached at a national level event, and we took home medals. I've coached a local, I've coached a two regional level, a national. I'm about to coach a national again in June. I'd show you the medals, but I think it might dox me. Like, they're fancy medals. They have like names on them and everything. If I'm not mistaken. What it is, IP? Exclamation mark IP. In the chat, you'll get all the information you need. You're coaching another national? How do you casually say that? Is that crazy? It's one of those things. Nobody else was gonna volunteer, and I didn't want one of the not great coaches to try to volunteer instead, so I jumped in before he did. It was simple as that. I'm a good coach. They love me. But I don't know. People just didn't want to do it, so I did. I need to sleep. Let's see. My mom lore is gonna be insane. I've crashed 6 cars, which might mean I'm just a bad driver and broken a light post. I don't think those are good though. Women. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, bad driver. That, it's okay. You don't have to. If at first you don't succeed, try again. It sounds like you're just trying to hurt somebody, probably your passenger. And you know what? I respect it. Keep trying. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe you'll kill them. Let's see. Do that. Let's see. What do you coach? Esports or like basketball? If I say it, it's gonna sound super nerdy. I guess I can say it though. It is a trivia tournament surrounding books of the Bible. And it's so crazy, okay, guys? Like, you're probably scoffing at it at first, but, like, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. They'll sit there, and they have these little pads that they have to get up off of. And we've found the quickest ways to jump up off these pads. I was a national level event person. Like I actually participated as a student at that level twice, and I've been to a couple of places. One of the events was held in Arizona. The other one was I think it was Kansas. I don't remember. And then see, I've coached on the national level in California. This next one, I'm not going to tell you where it's at because I don't want to, like, tell you guys how to track me. But that's a cool thing. But yeah, it gets really crazy. They sit on these pads. I found the quickest way to get up off of them. Like, literally all you got to do is move your big toe and you're up before everybody else. Most people have to actually stand. But you don't have to stand if you know how to move your toe. I'm really good at it. And they study one book. So this year it was Luke, the book of Luke. So they learn all about Jesus, and then they participate in these rounds, and there's one question in specific that I remember, and it was who is Quirinius, or what was this, and either of those two it'll give you the similar place in Luke chapter 2. I remember this from 8 years ago when I did it. Quirinius was governor of Syria at the time that Herod declared a census be taken of the entire Roman world, or Caesar Augustus declared, and that was the first census that took place when Quirinius was governor of Syria. It was I was really good. I was really good, guys. I don't think I've told you guys really that I've done that, but that was a thing. Yeah. I'm a nerd. I understand that, but I'm really, really good at the things I'm really, really good at, and that was one of those things. But yeah, I've traveled a decent amount from that event, gotten to coach, gotten to participate, and it's been a good time. I wish I still had time to really buckle down, because they do they also do events for those who have already graduated and are coaches now, to let them relive their glory days and attempt to reclaim their honor and participate again as a oldies team, basically. But I don't have the time to dedicate to it anymore. That sounds so silly, but there's a lot of practice that gets involved there, and a lot of studying you got to do in order to make it happen. I miss being young. I miss being younger and stupider. That's what I really miss. Knowing all the things I know now is almost a curse to some degree, which is like sad, but it's true. You learn so many things in life, and it eventually catches up to you. You go, man, I wasted a lot of my life doing things, trying to be in the wrong crowds, doing this, doing that. But I'm cursed with so much knowledge right now that's like, oh, if I had just done this thing a little bit differently, I'd be here. If I did that, I'd be there. And it's not like it's not something that like haunts me necessarily, but it does to a certain degree as well, because it's kind of like, oh, if only I had just been a little bit smarter earlier, I wouldn't be in such a tough position right now. I know ultimately that leads to me being a stronger and better person now that I know it all, but it's kind of like, it's rough. It's very, very rough. I'm gonna have to, like, smooth this out a little bit. Let's do that. Okay. Move this one over as well. And do that. Okay. I think this is gonna look right. I don't know. I haven't messed with this Hobbit house in like over a year. Also, Coral, you said something. I didn't read it. My biggest flex is that I started getting scouted for colleges for sports at 12. Dang. Let me think. What's my actual biggest flex? My biggest flex might be... okay, there's... I don't know. Like, a general flex I could have is I've lived in a lot of different places. I mean, I've lived in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different places. That's a pretty big flex, I guess. I don't know. I've experienced a lot. I could flex and say I have almost 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, almost 1,500 on Twitch, followers, not subscribers on Twitch. I could flex and say I know people who are in the first ever Skyblock SMP. Like, that's a flex, right? I know them personally. Like, that's really, really cool. What could I realistically flex, though, that people would go, whoa, that's really awesome? Like, in normal day-to-day life. I know people who work for the FBI. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, so too. I built my own computer. Is that a flex? I don't know, I think a lot of people do that nowadays, so it's not that crazy. Somebody said something about computers earlier. Swifty, you said something, hang on. Also, Zooted, I missed your message. I wish I wasn't so addicted to playing this game I'm playing. I don't know if I'm allowed to name it. You probably can name it. You do you, though. NVIDIA posted something asking who wanted a 4070 Super and tag a friend who needed one. I tagged you, so you might get a 4070 Super, probably. Maybe not, maybe, but probably not, though. Okay. I'm down, hopefully. I'd like a 4070. 4070 Super would be really nice. That's actually what we are putting in my brother's computer. Did you just... You griefed my property. You jerks. Where is he? There we go. I'm sorry, I had to do that. They broke my wheat. You don't break my wheat farm, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. That's just not cool. It's not. Okay. What time is it? It's 9:14. Hey! You guys don't care, but this is cool. I just got my dividends in, and you might be going, King, what is a dividend? That's where your stock makes, your stock gets paid from the company. So I've just made 13 cents off of Ford, which is like not a great amount, but it means I almost have one full share with them, and I only started with like $5 in the market, so I'm gaining quite a lot, really. I don't sit here and regularly invest. I just kind of let it do its thing because I'm young and it will reinvest over and over and over again. It'll compound and eventually I'll have some money. But, you know, I don't sit there and watch it like a hawk. That's not why I'm doing it. I just need something set aside for retirement, and that's like the only thing I can do right now. It's not very consistent, but it's something. This is ugly. How do I fix that? Let's do like that. That kind of breaks it up just a little bit, and then we'll add some more dirt on the side here as well. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay. How are the pathways looking now? That is much better seeing these all the way filled out, because that means like I've got an idea of where we're going with things. And I don't think I missed any pathways, so that's... They're not done, but they're done, quote unquote. How much longer is on that print? Hang on. 22 hours. I've got 22 more hours of that thing. It's gonna be so loud. Oh well. What was I gonna say? There's some things I wanted to say earlier and I forgot to say them. Oh, Swifty, were you here when I showed off the Omnia logo? I've been working on it a little bit. I kind of like to get your thoughts, but I don't know. Up to you. When did I do that? I forgot. Okay. Let's see. I need. What do I need? What was... I didn't finish that. That needs done. Let's go do this. Yeah, you were here? Or... yeah, that's what I asked. I asked if you're here. Do you mind giving me your thoughts? You can tell me you hate it if you want. Like, genuinely, I just need feedback, because I haven't thought about logos very much about it, so... It's one of those things, I have no clue where I'm going with it. Dylan Gaming, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Boop. That's a little better. And then, let's fill in that hole, just make sure that's all good. I need to light this up. This is bad. Ouch. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna light this all up, actually. This is a little bit of a predicament now I'm thinking about it. It's fine. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, Swiftu. Boop. Okay. Let me look at my plans for King SMP this month. And we're gonna see if I can find out what we're doing next. Because I don't want to end. I want to keep going because this is fun. But I just want to make sure I do something worthwhile and not sit here and do nothing. That's pretty lame to do a whole lot of nothing. Let's see. Also, this is a good time for me to go ahead and mention, guys, if you're wanting to join the server, it is open for anybody to play. Do !IP in the chat. It'll always give you that information. Okay, I was gonna look at something, right. My King SMP goals. Right here. Okay. So it was work on the Hobbit house, or do one Hobbit house, build the pathway for the Hobbit village, begin the second mega tree, and do some more off-camera work. Okay. We could go ahead and start planning the second tree. Because that is a big project. It'll probably be either right here or right there. I kind of think right there would be a better spot. It kind of really helps me get the scale of the build too. And then I can decide how much I need to fill in. So that's what we'll do first. So I'm going to figure out where that's going. That's going to be like a quick 2-minute job, but still, it is important for me to do. Let's see. So I'm thinking right about here would be the right spot. I just gotta be careful about its root structure. That's all. I want to do a better job with its roots than what I did last time. Load schematic. Big tree 2. Load. Schematic placements. Okay. That is not where I wanted it to go. Let me free cam this. Okay. So, Big Tree 2 is going to move towards the player. By a lot. Possibly a little bit more over here. And then it needs to come back down. Probably like that, maybe? Because then I could have the root coming down around here. Maybe. I do kind of like that. Like this spot right here would be good because it would be right where the leaves need to be hanging to be in a convenient spot. It also does a good job of hiding out over here because that's the thing. I'm trying to make sure that this area feels like a dense forest. So the more... We're not going to have a lot of trees over here blocking the view. So I got to be careful of that. Whereas over here we've got, you know, room to put a couple more trees if we need to help obscure the view. Same thing on this side. There's plenty of tree space. Let's see. Over here. This side I could do the same thing. There's plenty of space. So it's really just this side that I gotta be careful of. So I'm thinking we'll leave that facing there because it helps block out that thing, the windmill. And then we just gotta do like a couple more trees. We might be able to do another one of these big trees even over here. And then if we do some medium-sized trees, I think that might help kind of obscure it all enough. Okay, boop. By the way, that one VOD you unprivated the other day was originally privated because the stream is really laggy and you didn't think anyone would want to watch it. The timestamp is at 374, or, whoa. Dyscalcula, wow. 347.49. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I was watching it and I couldn't find anything. I mean, I was watching it on 2x speed, but I was like, I don't know why I would private it. Like, yeah, it was laggy. I mean, that was the thing with Apex, though, is every stream was going to be laggy with Apex. But I must have thought that one was way too bad. I don't know. Yeah, that was a time. That was the time. That was 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy. I was hoping it was gonna publish without going where it went, but it was fine. It was whatever. I didn't want it to notify people. And I didn't really want it to... I'm sorry, hang on. I gotta stretch, wow. I didn't want it to notify people, and I didn't want, like, it to go out of order, but it needed to. I had to do what I had to do. So, I wasn't gonna leave it unpublished forever. Okay. It is hot. But I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours. I kind of want to go like another 30 minutes at least. So we could go around and place a bunch of trees. Can't you set it to original recorded date in the settings? I don't believe so. I did set when it was originally recorded, but it didn't apply, I don't think. I can check though. I can double check. Go to studio. Go to different account, KingRegVODs, content. The boys are back. Apex season 12, episode 4. That was February 24th, 2022. Show more. Yeah, I've got the recording date set, but it's not, it didn't change anything. Oh well. That's okay. Boop. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. Maybe. Are we? Hang on. YouTube is getting mad at me. There we go. Managing moderator. Okay, cool. All right. I'm good now. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. Trees. Let's go and plan the rest of the tree placements. Not necessarily going to do anything with them, but I do need to place them out so I know where they're going. So... we got those two. We're going to have at least... oh, this is going to suck. I don't want to build these trees. I'm thinking about it now. This is going to be big. Because basically these are going to all have their leaves kind of close enough to each other that they may touch, but they're not going to be like smushed against each other. I'm just trying to think how this is going to work. Okay, load schematics, big tree 3. Okay. Big tree 3 is actually really big. Oh my goodness. Okay. This one is going to be back here somewhere. Probably around here, I would say. I actually may get it close enough so that the leaves are touching. Let's configure. Okay. And then let's come this way as well. Something kind of like that, maybe. Oh, they're not even remotely close to touching. Okay, I was thinking they were. I kind of want them to touch, honestly. Let me get the base of the tree figured out. King, you know why you're tired? You have barely been taking breaks on your stream. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I could take breaks, but, like, I don't know. I've realized something, like, the streams I like to watch, the streamer hardly is like off away. And when they are, they're not away for very long. So I've been trying to like make sure I don't have to take a break for as much as I can. So that's usually like, okay, I need to go get water or something like that. So I've been trying to make sure that if I am going to go get water, it's like, it's a very, very brief thing. But I hardly ever need to go get it, so we're good. It's just, I don't know. I don't love taking breaks. I don't love leaving you guys alone. Because then it's like, if somebody clicks in the stream or if somebody raids, I don't want them to feel like they picked the wrong choice, you know? That's the other thing. It's one of those things, if I can sit here and play Minecraft for a couple of hours, it's fine. I'm actually going to rotate this, I think. So we're going to have to remove it again. Where's it at? Oh, it's way over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and move it to the player. Okay. Somewhere over here. All right. That puts it right on the edge. Good, good, good. And then it needs to come down by quite a lot. Okay. And then I want to move it back over this way or that way. Or it would be away from us. Or no, I'm sorry, to the left of us. I'm confused. So do something like that, maybe? I might move it up one more on the Y. Just to ensure some more of its roots are visible. There we go. Okay, it's not perfect by any means, but it's got a little something. Turn those off for now. Let's see, what time is it? 9:30. I was gonna go an extra hour, but or 30 minutes, sorry. But I have a little bit of a headache. So I am actually going to wrap things up. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to lie. It's a product of tiredness or something like that. I don't know. We're going to come back through probably next stream. So Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to go through and we'll texture up the path, maybe. Possibly. And then we may also do a Hobbit house or two. I want to take a break from the trees if I can. I'd like to do those on or off stream for as much as I can as well. We'll see though. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say about it. I don't think so. We did like a whole lot of nothing is what it felt like, but you know, sometimes nothing is the best of some things or something like that. All right, let me. All right. So, YouTube, we're going to start with you guys. I appreciate you all for being here. It's been a lot of fun. I unfortunately don't have the redirect feature, so I can't really send you off to anyone else. However, I just want to say go out into all the world, spread peace, love, and joy, or something like that. I don't know. Find another streamer, be as nice to them as you have been to me. And hopefully they'll be as good to you as I've been to you. Hopefully better, even. I appreciate each and every one of you over on YouTube for watching. And thank you, Elfie, for the redirect as well. It was much appreciated. So I'll catch you later, YouTube. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube.